Do this, I want to make sure I don't have any skin, because if I do, before I clip it. Hey everybody, it's Dr. Freels here. This toenail trim has a lot of, the nails are really incurvated, and I wanted to show you specifically how to trim this type of nail because it can be challenging. So watch along here, follow along, and let me show you how to do it. So let's go ahead and start. I'm going to kind of move this over here just a little bit. Is that, are the lights all the way up, Katrina?
Yes.
So this one, not bad at all over here, nice and flat. But when we get to the big toenails, they really are digging in those edges. It's really difficult to get those out of the corners without nicking yourself. So I want to show you a little trick that I do. And anytime I'm trimming toenails, I don't grab the whole thing at once, because you want to be really gentle and only get the nail itself, obviously, not the skin underneath. So we'll get that little edge in there, and these are available at, oh, that's annoying. Sorry, everyone. I know. Anyway.
I have those clippers.
You have this kind of clipper?
Yeah.
Because the standard ones are really impossible to trim nails that are super thick. They just don't open up enough.
No, especially the first toe.
Yes, exactly. So let's take a peek over here, get that little edge out. So we can see here how this is just completely going around. I've seen them almost connect here and pinch that skin, which is very painful. So what I do for the edge here, so I'm gonna clip in the center at an angle, do that, and then I'm gonna follow that. And as you see how I kind of gently do this, I wanna make sure I don't have any skin, because if I do, before I clip it fully, he'll let me know. There you go.
Ouch.
So that edge is out. Now all this is debris in here. So this is what was underneath the nail. So this is part when you're pulling it out. Sometimes you can get a little bleeding. Okay, let's do the same thing over here. Gonna kind of relax that toe for me. You're holding it so tight. There we go. Get that edge. A big question I get asked is, should I trim my nails straight across? The way I look at it is I tend to follow the natural curvature of the nail, because some people have nails that really dig in the corners. And as long as they keep ahead of those, and they don't have to worry about ingrown toenails. And some have to let them completely grow out to the edge here to prevent an ingrown toenail. So everyone's a little different, but in this case, I can see how that all the way in there is going to be digging in and piercing the skin. So I'm going to be a little more aggressive with his nails in particular. A little bit more on this side. How you doing up there?
We're doing great.
Good, good, good.
Don't be too aggressive with my foot.
I won't be too, I'll be just aggressive enough. How's that sound? All right, let's pop over here to the right foot. Ooh, cute shoes. Those are new, actually.
Those are my new ones.
Mm-hmm.
They look nice. Yeah.
Get the little edge here. When is the last time you trimmed your nails or had someone trim them?
I did them recently, I'd say a couple weeks ago.
A couple weeks.
Yeah.
Well, it's kind of hard to get down here. And, you know, you need a bird's eye view to trim nails like this.
Yeah.
Do you know this nail over here and some of the other ones are a little thicker than they should be?
That's what I was telling you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would love for you to start doing an antifungal soak called Relax every day. What that's going to do is soften the nail plate and then help open up the pores of that plate. And you can use a topical called Repair, which is an antifungal, and it has 3 really great ingredients amongst others. But the 3 important ones, the first one is clotrimazole, which is a very strong antifungal.
Oh, okay.
And then urea. Urea at 42% is going to help soften the nail. It's going to help open up, again, the pores on the nail plate. So the clotrimazole and an ingredient called lactic acid, which is great for lifting out discoloration. So if you have white, yellow, brown, black, anything like that. Okay, we'll just follow this along. These nippers on the end, I think we need to sharpen these because it's almost like gripping it like a bite. There's a little bit of a resistance. Not bad, but I'm picky, so. Okay, we'll go ahead and get that debris. And then we'll get the Dremel going in just a minute. And we'll definitely get some instrument oil on these. I can hear it. So go ahead and comment below how much you hate the squeak. I'm sorry. Just, mute it. There we go. Here we go. That buildup can really almost feel like an ingrown toenail. If you leave that in there, it becomes very impacted and just uncomfortable. Okay, doing good. I'm almost done with the torture here.
That's good. No torture yet.
No torture yet.
Yeah.
Well, I want to jinx me. Okay, so let's get the Dremel going. Smooth down these rough edges. Then we'll get you all lotioned up. And I'm going to call in a good thick cream to your pharmacy called Lachydrin, okay?
Okay.
And if you can use that daily, would be fantastic. And then we'll kind of show you those 2 items to help fight the fungus. And the topicals alone, you ticklish. You're hitting a moving target here. I'm going to hold your foot real tight, okay? Don't want to nick you with the... Get all this cleaned up in a minute. All right, let's move over here. Does that hurt?
Doesn't
Does
hurt.
it tickle?
It's like a special feeling.
Special feel. Well, that's what we aim for here. Special feelings.
So that tickles.
That tickles. Let me get that little piece right there. That's a big one, huh? If you are trimming someone's toenails and they are ticklish, usually a firm hold will help.
Torture hold.
What's that?
I said a torture hold.
Get a little better view on this one here. Okay. Let's get you cleaned up.
Look at that.
Beautiful. You are ready to be a foot model now.
Yeah, right. Maybe you get rid of all that red blotching.
Yeah, those are broken vessels.
Oh, are they?
Yeah, so essentially this is consistent with what we call venous insufficiency. Essentially the arterial flow or the blood flow coming down is nice and strong. Just relax that foot for me there, but perfect. And then the veins have valves to push up the blood flow against gravity. As we celebrate more birthdays, our valves get lazy and leaky. And so you get this intense blood pressure or higher blood pressure and more swelling down in the feet. And so the vessels break. That's why you can see them coming up here. Even compression socks or hose are fantastic to help control that. It will help minimize.
Oh, the compression?
Yeah. Do you wear compression socks?
No.
No, that would be a great idea. We'll take care of that. How's that feel?
That feels good.
Good. Well, I hope we got some tips on how to kind of navigate those almost ingrown toenails. Another thing you might want to consider is using a urea-based ointment. It's called Heal. So urea is a chemical that's going to help soften and eat away that dead buildup and callousing.
Like in the back?
Yeah, so we have it in a deodorant form, exactly on the heels, to put that on there once a day, and that's going to soften everything and really help remove that extra buildup.
Oh, okay.
And you could even go down just a few times a week based on the buildup that occurs.
I gotcha.
So again, we talked about Relax, which is the soak infused with clotrimazole, which is the antifungal. Repair, which is basically a total nail renewal. It has everything you need in there for fungal nails, thick nails, traumatic nails. And then lastly, using a dead dry skin and callus remover called Heal.
What's traumatic nails mean?
They get thick. So if you've dropped maybe a can of beans on it in the past, it gets really thick. And it's not fungus. It's not an infection. It's just a part of the injury, essentially. Okay. So the urea helps thin that out. So if you don't have fungus actually, and it's just a thick nail, then you can use that to treat it.
I gotcha.
All right, guys. I hope you learned something. I'll see you next time.